there's a question that pops up in everybody's mind from time to time. And if you're not careful and if you're not satisfied with the answer that you get, you can become quite obsessed with it. And the question is, what is life all about? What is life all about? Because if we can't figure that out, we don't know what we're supposed to be doing. Isn't that correct? But I want to provide an answer for that today. Understand, though, that this concept and this subject is so vast and deep that it requires a voluminous amount of discussion on the matter. But I at least want to get started on this. What is life all about? What is the answer? Now, what got me thinking in this direction is we've been watching a lot of hockey lately. The playoffs of the Stanley Cup are taking place, and we're big Tampa Bay Lightning fans because we live in Central Florida. I haven't always been a big hockey fan, but over the last couple of years, because of the success of the Lightning, we paid a little more attention to it. The amount of athleticism that professional hockey players have just blows my mind. The skill, the accuracy, and the speed with which they move, and the eye-hand coordination just staggers the imagination. I mean, it's unreal. I've come to have immense respect for the sport. But hockey is like any other sport. I mean, if you think about it, I mean, you have an object, the puck, the ball, whatever it is that is in play, this is what people focus upon. Isn't that correct? We focus upon it. When you're watching hockey, that your eyes are just zigzagging all over the place, and it can be kind of dizzying. When you're watching basketball, you're very concerned about which hoop is going to receive the ball. When you're watching football, you want to make sure that that ball actually makes it through the uprights or across the goal line. But we're very concerned about this object. We think this object is very important, this ball, this puck, whatever it is that's in play, we think it's very important because it's the object that determines who gets the score. And this is the way life does work. We chase so many things because there are certain things that are in play. Sometimes many things in play. Sometimes it's more like being a juggler, where you have 3, 4, 5 bowling pins, rings, or balls in play, and you're very concerned about not dropping them, right? And it's very important that you keep them in the air. Otherwise, you're not really a juggler, right? So it's extremely important to keep this in mind to make my point. Now listen up very carefully, because this is the crux of the whole point. The puck, the ball, the bowling pins, and the rings you're tossing in the air, these things that you have in play, the things that you're working so hard on, that you're very involved with, these things only have significance, meaning, and life because of you. By themselves, they mean nothing. They feel nothing. They don't care about you. They're not thinking about you. They're not keeping score. They don't care what side of the field or the court they're in. They don't care what net they pass through. When the game is over with, they just sit there and wait to be used by someone else or recycled in some way. The only thing the game sheds light on is you, your character, your integrity, your preparedness, what you're doing with what you've been given, how you're taking advantage of what you've been entrusted with. That's what the game does. The objects are just something merely in play to see what you're going to do with them. All in all, what is life all about? It's about stewardship. What are you doing with what you've been given? Or all you care is the only thing that you care about the win? Is it the job title? Is it the bank account? Is it the prestige? What is it? What is it you're so worried about? What are your eyes fixed upon? Let me tell you something. The sports are very necessary. This is something that, as an adult, has become more clear to me all the time. Sports are necessary. One of the old adages are, it's not whether you win or lose, it's how you play the game. And I do believe that's true. And you hear these people say, no, it is really all about the win. I mean, my son had played Little League sports, when he was much younger, obviously. And you'd hear that. No, it is about the win. Well, I mean, yeah, we want to try, we want to work like we want the win. We want to train, and we want to behave like there's only one winner. That's true. Because that is a reflection on how we think and our ethics. But there's also going to be losers. You can't win every time, you know. And so you've got to think, you know, how am I going to handle the losses as well as the wins? What really matters is what has the game revealed about myself? This is what you need to focus on. Train your mind. What is your relationship and your fellowship like with God? What are you doing for yourself physically? What are you doing for yourself intellectually, emotionally? Are you seeking a balance? Are you seeking, what's the word I'm looking for? Equanimity in all things. Because that's vitally important. It becomes so much more important the older you get. You know, you learn as you get to be older not to respond too sharply to either wins or losses, because there's a lot involved. You know, the people who handle wins exuberantly and like that's all that matters to them, they don't handle the losses very well. And this is when you see athletes, especially in single participant or only two-sided sports, you know, like the UFC, where you have one man against another man, or one woman against another woman. When they suffer a huge loss, it affects them psychologically, because that's all that really mattered. And when they celebrate the wins, it's huge. When they have a loss, it's hard to come back from at all. This is why some of them don't. But it's not the objects in play. It's just what the game should tell you about yourself. And I hope that's meant something to you. Think about that. What life is all about is stewardship. It's about stewardship. It's trying to find out what you're made of. It's going to reveal how you prepared yourself. And if you're just sitting around waiting for things to occur, waiting for things to dawn upon you, for revelation to fall on you out of the sky, oh, you're not going to really win anything. You're not going to have any fruit at the end. You know, you want to cross that. You want to cross that line. You want to carry that ball across the goal line. You want to get it in the net on your side every once in a while. You do have to prepare, but understand that in and of themselves, these objects that we've been paying attention to really don't care. You need to be more concerned about what you're doing with the game, how you're training yourself. It's your stewardship that you need to be concerned with. Give that some thought today. Now, if you have any questions, thoughts, or suggestions, please leave a comment down below and I'll respond to you as best as I can. It's possible that I may even do so in a video. Now, if you have liked this video, if it's meant something to you, make sure you hit the like button. A lot of people just simply forget to do that. And so this is your reminder. Make sure you hit the notification bell to stay apprised of all future uploads, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. It's not that I need a win in that column. I just know that a lot more people will see this content and it could be benefited from it if more people subscribe. YouTube has a way of showing more of your content the more subscribers that you have, so I would appreciate it. Now, if you're wondering what I have in my beard today, I'm actually using Husky Beard and Grooming's Royale Black Beard Oil. All right. As far as wins and losses go, this is a winner. Royale Black from Husky Beard. This is pipe tobacco, vanilla, and amber scented. I love anything pipe tobacco scented. And as far as ingredients go, trust me, they have all the right stuff in here. And this is just a wonderful beard oil if you like this kind of thing. I'm also using their Royale Black Beard Cream. Now, let me tell you something. This comes in nearly a 4-ounce tub, okay? One of the great things about Husky Beard's packaging is that these containers come double-walled. So what I'm saying is you have the wall on the outside, and there's also an inner wall, and what this does is it helps protect the product in shipping. One of the problems with things like beard butters and beard creams during the hot summer months is sometimes by the time you get them, they're melted and you have to either let them sit out for a while to harden or put them in the refrigerator. You won't have to worry about that with Husky Beard's Beard Cream. And like I said, this scent is to die for. I'm a user of their products. If you trust me at all, I do believe you're going to like them too. Boswell 15 will save you 15% at huskybeard.com, I believe is what it is. I'll put the link in the description below, so make sure you check that out. Just click on that, use my code, and you'll save yourself 15%. Check out everything else they have too. They have a lot of great products, including hats and shirts and other accessories. Guys, I've enjoyed it. Hope this has meant something to you. I hope it's helped you. And I'll catch you in the next one. Be wise.